Welcome back, one and all, to James's Minecraft journey. This is episode 53, I believe. We're at the end of the Eats Road, where we left off last episode. I was thinking of just walking back, but I kind of can't be bothered. So we're going to try and hook up an easy loader on this side of the road. And we're going to see if that will enable us to... well, get back, get the boat loaded onto the Eats Road on the right lane and go back. I am aware that Etho originally designed this with the North American road system in mind, where you obviously drive on the right. In the UK we drive on the left, but I never really thought about that at the time. And either way, it doesn't bother me that much. It just makes it easier to copy it from tutorials, I should say. So the question is, how do we do this? I think, well, we can't place anything there. We're just going to have to use dirt. This is just a temporary measure. Do we have any signs? Well, we can make one or two signs. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this. As I said, how do you make an easy loader again? We need blocks that aren't going to get waterlogged, thankfully, because this isn't 1.13. Not that I'm against the waterlogging feature, it's just a tad annoying sometimes. But that's just me. Right, actually, you know what? We don't need pressure plates, we can use sides. Oh, are you serious? You need a tool to get that back? That's annoying. Yeah, this is very awkward. Very, very, very awkward, but we'll see if it works. I don't have high hopes. Oh, it actually does work. And now all we need to do is hope it doesn't get glitched or frozen or... oh no! 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 Oh, you know what, if I get out of this, I might fall. No, we're all good. Darn it, well thankfully we encountered a rogue stream not too far from the end. I thought I got rid of all of them. I was walking down, like right before I recorded last episode, I was walking down the middle lane, just kind of looking to see if there was any, and I thought I got them all, but clearly not. Clearly I didn't look far enough. Anyway, welcome back. I don't have major plans this episode, although I do have an idea of a build I want to do this kind of region, like kind of just down below where I am. Let's keep an eye out and see if we can spot any more of those funky water streams. I do want to clarify something that I said last episode, because it sounded a bit weird. Well, not a bit weird, but anyway, I just want to explain it further. I mentioned I got a PS2 for Christmas in 2013. I just want to clarify, although 2013 was 10 years after the PS2 came out, I did originally have a PS2. From like 2003, 2004, whenever it came out, whenever the PlayStation 2 was first released, and I had that, but then this was back when... oh no, there's another one. Hang on a minute, that's not good. You know what, we should get out, we should just get out and sort it out. It was when I was at university, and there was this... it's funny, I got it from a guy who... it's one of these ones I've never really... like, I was friendly with him, but I never... like, I wouldn't call him a good friend, if you know what I mean. I've not spoken to him for years. And in Christmas in 2013, he just randomly came and said, oh yeah, here's a present for you. And then I opened it, and it was just a PS2 with a bunch of games, which was very peculiar, especially since I already had one. And, well, I shared the other one, and... I think one of two of the games I already had. It actually had Battlefront. I've completely forgotten that it had the original Battlefront in it, because, well, since I've been playing Battlefront a lot, Battlefront 2 on Steam a lot, I forgot I actually owned the original Battlefront on the PS2, so I might get that out and start playing it. But yeah, I know I've got a habit of playing a lot of old games on my channel, but I promise you I didn't get a PS2 for the first time 10 years after the PS2 actually came out. But there you go. That is that. And I was actually playing it a bit this week as well. I really want to be able to record it. To record it, you need an Elgato or some other capture card, and they can be quite expensive. Or you need I think you get these camcorders or cameras that have an AV port, an AV out port. It's either AV out or AV in. I think it's AV in actually. So I was shaking about there because I had a bit of a freeze frame. I think you need those to make a good picture. The alternate thing is you can like put a camera in front of your screen and record your screen like that. That is probably the most preferable and cheapest option at this point in time. The only problem is I don't have any good way of getting the audio from the games, and also the only camera I have, it has about, I think, well, it's got the smallest SD card you could ever imagine. It has basically no space. I feel like we should get rid of that. I feel like that's going to pose a problem, that grass block. Anyway, either way, if you see any PS2 games coming on my channel anytime soon, they will be incredibly low quality, but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, so I think my plan is to sort the end of the road out, as in get an entry point to this lane and an exit point from this lane sorted. The reason I came back was obviously to get other stuff. We're going to need maybe, I don't know what we need, glass maybe? Something else I want to accomplish this episode, which I don't think I've mentioned, is I might want to put some support for the roads. I'm not sure if I want it to be a sky road or a sky road with structure. The pillars would obviously have to be spread far apart, so I don't have to add too many, because if you have to add like say one every 4 blocks, then it's just going to create a wall if you're looking at it from far off in the distance. So I want to kind of space them out evenly, but at the same time I want to make it believable that they are actually supporting the road. Either that, or I just want to go full Minecraft and just let the road fly in the sky. Here we are at the end of the road. You get a really nice view of the lands opposite, but what I want to do is create a bit of a way for the boat to fall down there. I'm pretty sure the feature where you don't take fall damage in a boat is prevalent even in this version. We're just going to assume so. What I'm going to do, first of all, is extend this by 3 blocks maybe? 1, 2, 3, there we go, 1, 2, 3, and then this is going to be where the drop begins. So what we're going to do is have a slab there. We're actually going to have a slab there. We'll just make it go up by the usual 5 blocks, or 5 slab blocks, and then we're going to need a sign there, and then we need to craft another one. And this is where the boat's basically going to exit. This is the exit terminal. I don't want to do the whole easy loader thing, or not easy loader, what do you call it? I don't want to do the traditional boat terminal at the other end. There might be other ways of doing the boat terminal, I don't know. I've not watched too many videos on it. Only the ones posted by Etho, and then there was this one other one I watched from someone else. But I'm going to try and do something a little bit different here. I'm going to try and incorporate some awesome feature from the old Minecraft versions in this one. Right, we're going to create a temporary easy loader here. I say easy loader. We're not really... Well, we are. We're loading it into the system. Oh, no, it's turning night. If there's one thing I dislike more than dying in this, it's nighttime. Right, let's get the boat. And... Oh, wait, hang on a second. I've just realised I'm not going to be able to get back up. We should probably make a way up first, because otherwise I'm going to have to pillar up. Okay, well, we'll start on the way back up. It's going to be an elevator, a water elevator, where you only needed to make the... How'd you get these back? Oh, there we go. Duh! Right. Yeah, very strange blocks. So the original elevators didn't require... Because you know in modern Minecraft versions, in order to get a boat or something to float up, you need loads of source blocks. Back in these days, you only needed like water blocks at the very highest point. So that's what we're going to work with here. What I'm going to do is... we're going to add... How many more slabs? Just one. Just one more slab there. And this is going to create the very end of the road. Right, so ideally what we want to do is create a bit of an easy loader here. You know, I've got torches. I should note, I have noticed this, there are no torches anywhere on this road. I was going to maybe do something like that. But I'll add them at a later date, like off camera or something. Anyway, basically, the easy loader will be here. And it's going to be made out of, well, the floor is going to be made out of glass. Can we not make it, we'll move it further forward. Let's move it all the way to here. So what that's going to require is, well, for starters, it's going to require another sign. There we go. Right. This is where the easy loader is going. That constitutes an easy loader, surely. Surely. I like how it lines up as well. That was the aim. It lines up with the other lane, so they start and end at the same point in theory. Oh. Oh. Oh, seems to be working. Hey, alright. As you can see here, I have done a bit of work off camera. I do apologise for the last few clips. They were silent because my mic was muted. But as you can see, I've added a few extra lanes, water lanes, to the Eats Road. There's just one issue. I need to figure out a stop system where I can stop the boat and get out and all that, kind of like a station almost. But it probably can't be here or down there or here. It has to be somewhere along there probably. But the purpose of this is to realign the boat for the return journey. I'll show you what I mean. The reason I kept this here is just because it looks kind of cool. Plus I might want to name the episode after this, because naming episodes is half the battle if you ask me. Anyway, let's pick that up and we're going to head over to the water streams. So the landing of the boat, as I demonstrated there, occurs in this 5 wide channel. It shouldn't need a 5 wide channel. The reason I've made it 5 wide is because I felt like it. See, the problem is this kind of overlaps with the other channel, but then it overlaps with the other channel, but it's not going to interfere with the other channel because the boat will be lined up on this wall here. But basically, the 5 wide channel here gives the boat the best possible chance of landing in the water. And I've not tested this bit. I've not tested its landing or its like transition from this channel into this channel. But if we and there we go. Right, okay. So now what you get is the boat. Oh dear, it didn't work that time. Shoot. Oh dear, now this guy's spotted us. We've been spotted. Alright. He's dead. Yeah, it didn't work that time. I'm guessing because it was at a funny angle. The hope is that the water streams in the lower channel will align the boat so that it will hit the far wall there straight on. Now, we can lower this, I think. I think lowering it would be a good shout, but basically, let's just ram it in there. Okay, it worked that time. So, there's 3 ladders at the top there. That should hopefully align the boat properly against this wall, so that when we go up the elevator here, we get stuck on the ladders here, and we're good to go again, and we can just travel back to base. It was kind of difficult to pull off. But as I said, the one thing we need to do is create a place where we can stop. As I said, we could have done up here, but I think I'm more than content to figure out how to do it down here. I'm really tempted to see what happens if we dig up all of these, well, dig up the dirt. What happens to the boats when they fall? Okay, interesting stuff. So that boat's going to get shoved in there. Interesting. Oh, it's up. Did it realign? They've all been realigned. Hey. Oh, look at that. Oh, well, apart from that one, I don't know what happened with that one. I don't know how it managed to end up there, and then a few others broke. But as you can see, a few of them made it up, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, as I said, we can lower this elevator and this channel here to give the boats the best possible chance of making it to the far wall, because currently there may not be the distance. Well, there isn't the distance, as I proved with a failed attempt. Sometimes the boat won't get to the back wall in time, and that won't realign it properly for its return journey. I guess what we have to do now is we've got to figure out how to add a door. Okay, we can test the transition here, sort of. Let's see. The boat does slow down a bit. Oh, it didn't work. There was not enough momentum. I've got another idea that involves cutting this by 2 blocks so that it's only 2 wide. The problem is the elevator's 3 wide, so yeah, I kind of want it to line up with that. This whole thing would be just better if it was 2 wide. I feel like before the night is out, not this night, the metaphorical night, before that's out, we're going to have to redo or not redo it, but just shave off 1 block. That would make more sense in the grand scheme of things. So we've had a bit of a calamity. I went AFK. One of the things I really like about long distance travel like this or minecarts is if it's long enough, like say over 2 minutes, then you can go AFK, do something and come back and you're at your destination. Not this time. I came back onto my death screen. I couldn't quite see where I'd landed because I'm guessing I fused through the floor and ended up somewhere down below. Almost feels like I'm on a flight, to be honest. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of how high we are above the ground. But it was either underwater or in sand. So I'm guessing it's further away. I mean, the thing is, I don't quite remember what I had on me, but I'm hoping none of it was useful. The thing is, you don't, like, there's no enchants in this version. I didn't have any diamond stuff, so there's nothing that's really important. The only important thing is materials and that. So I'm just going to be having a brief look to see if I can get an idea of where I might have landed. It might be here. We might have to get out now. Should we get out? We should. I was going to go and show you the progress I'd made via the boat, but I don't want to take any risks. Whoa. Okay, right, that'll do. And see, the thing is, you die in 1 high water. I think that's been more than clear throughout the duration of this this series. Sorry, I'm just having a look, and I'm also aware that there we go. Yeah, that was good. Good shout. Whew. Yeah, I was just being aware of mobs, that it is night time. Alright, so I need to remember to speak. This is the changes I've made. As you can see, we've still got the 5 wide water stream, but we've changed the right hand stream here to 2 wide. So we've got a 2 wide elevator now, watervator. And as you can see, we've got a button, we've got 2 doors. This is to hold the boat back. Now, this part is very temperamental. I'm worried that if I jump out, I've tested this, and it's not gone wrong in the only time I've tested it, but on certain occasions I may jump out and cause the boat to... Well, that's not weird at all, is it? Yeah, it seems like the boat came out from underneath the ladder. That is very awkward. And now it won't go through the door. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, well, I mean, the system ain't perfect. That's the problem. Also, we need some sort of a bridge or something to get over to the other side. Also, I need to add a fence. I forgot about that. Because all these animals were jumping into the road and that. It was very, very annoying. But in theory, what's supposed to happen is the boat's supposed to stay completely submerged under the ladders. And you're supposed to be able to jump out and... go and do whatever and then come back and your boat is supposed to be here. Yeah, see what I mean? It's very difficult to jump out and to, well, yeah, just get out of the boat in general. I'm guessing the 2 high walls don't really help. But yeah, generally what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to be able to press the button, go through, and at the bottom of the watervator here we've got some blocks just to make it distinct from the land around. And then you're on the return flight. Journey. What I did have the idea of doing is only lighting up both ends of it, both terminals, if you like, to give the idea of, you know, like when you're imagine you're flying at night, you've got the lights in the airport, but then as soon as you take off, it's just dark. Like even during takeoff. I'm pretty sure, well, on all the flights I've been on, they only have like the certain lights on. I mean, various lights go on and off during the flight, but at the start it can be quite dark. And so that really gives that impression of it's light, you're at the airport, and then it's dark for the rest of the journey because you're in the air, you're alone in the world. And then once you get to the other end, there'll be lights there as well. And by lights, I mean torches at the side. That's what I'm saying, is to give that impression of a flight. And also, we're up in the air. You can't really go much higher than this. I think the highest block is either that half slab there or the one above. Like the highest block you can build at. I can't remember. And yeah, we're just going to end the episode there. Maybe it doesn't seem like I've done much, but I feel like I've done a lot. Next episode, hopefully we'll do something a little bit different. But until next time, thank you for watching. All the best. I'll see you when I see you.